Yo, what is the deal, guys? Welcome back. So I haven't covered any of the events going on thus far because there's been, some posts on the forum talking about all the different events going on, and I haven't touched on any of them. So you know what, there's been some other stuff that was actually just released, so I thought, you know what, let's just jam pack it all and figure out what's going on so nobody is left in the dark here. All right, so let's jump right into this Black Widow Open Celebration special event. So this is pretty much per the usual, per every month, what we see. Right now we got Black Widow, Yelena, and Taskmaster front and center, and then they talk about the special 7-day check-in, right? You got 100 crystals, some various other things. I'm not going to go through each individual one. And then 40% off. So some people were upset that we didn't see discounts on the uniforms, but here it is. So this actually started on the 6th. This is the 9th, and it's going until the 13th here. So on all of the Black Widow related uniforms, Synergy uniforms on Black Widow, Yelena, Taskmaster, Red Guardian, and then every single one of the uniform options are actually 40% off as well, which is pretty sweet. That Sabretooth one though, man, that hurts. That's on Red Guardian. I don't know. I wouldn't be too stressed out about actually getting that one in ranking it up. Maybe just getting it, but ranking it up because he is a crystal. He's behind a crystal wall, right? You got to spend crystals to actually get his bios. Or otherwise, you just use uniform upgrade tickets there. All right, so this is very important that you collect all these tokens here because at the very end of it, we have a CTP. Okay, sorry about that. My little dog was barking. So I have a really big dog and then I have a really kind of small dog. It's actually pretty comical. But let's continue here. So yes, at the very end of this, you get a CTP, right? It's not a selector. It's a random CTP. But there's also this really cool icon here. And that's what they always do, right? It's basically you got to choose one or the other. You can't have both unless you come with some dinero. So I don't know, I might spend to actually get that. We'll see, because the actual ratio of crystals that you get isn't so bad there. And then, assuming you have some left over, you can grab some other things if you need them as well. All right, crystal bonus mission. So just like all the other crystal bonus missions sometimes, but right here at the 10,000 mark, because they added these selectors not too long ago, which is really nice for those who spend a little bit more. But at the 10,000 mark, sometimes we see it's a uniform upgrade ticket. And for me personally, I'd rather have the uniform upgrade ticket versus the 6-star mega rank up ticket. That's just me though. I know a lot of players, probably need these 6-star tickets. So I've been saying that they should give us the option of, one or the other, because not everybody's account is the same. Like I have a ton of these things in inventory, and I know a lot of other players actually do as well. So now, Marble, if you're listening, please give us the option just on that one. That's it. All right, platinum chest distribution event. So this, I've never gotten any. I typically get rank 1, BAM, or I get the Norn Stones. That's what I typically get. 10 million gold would actually be really, really nice. But I don't know. I haven't seen too many screenshots of any of the premium items there. Okay. Well, I don't know if you call those premium items, but just all the rank up items. Okay, now we have 50% off comic card unequip, and this is going until the 13th. A lot of the stuff is going until the 12th or the 13th, so just be mindful of that. We have like 4 days left of this. So yeah, if you have any cards to swap out, now would be the time to do it. And then we have a character ranking events. We got Yelena and Taskmaster here. And at the very bottom, we have this coupon code. Okay, so it's entered like any other coupon code, and you get 100 bios from this. I haven't entered this in yet. Me personally, I might not even go through the trouble of doing it. But you have all the way until the end of the month to actually do this. So you don't have to do it right away. And the code is Movie Black Widow. And by the way, the movie dropped today. I haven't seen it yet, but I definitely plan to check it out. I'm not going to go to the theaters. I don't know. Let me know, because I'm curious how many people actually are going back to the theaters now to watch movies. I don't think many people are. I think a lot of people just got nice, comfortable at their house. I always like the movie, going to the movie theater experience, watching on the big screen, but I think a lot of people are actually just settling for watching the stuff at home. All right, let's jump to the next event page. Alrighty, before we jump over to the next event, I want to talk about this right here, because this actually isn't so bad. Especially if you're a newer player and you don't have these cards here. Like, this is a really, really quick way to, you get the comic card collection bonus. I'm actually not even sure of what the bonus actually gives you. Here, let me get rid of this. Let's go over to cards. You just go to card collection, and this is how you can view any of the card collection bonuses if you're not already aware. So you get 3% on the crit rate. It's this one right here. And I know that, you know, like, if you're not somebody who's spending and you're not gambling for cards, you know, you might have a lot of these cards with missing spots. A lot of these collection bonuses with missing spots. Now, me personally, I'm not a huge fan of this card right here. I'm not a huge fan. It's not a bad card. You could totally make it work, because you do have all attack there. You have basically, so once you start crafting, the cooldown kind of becomes irrelevant. So you have cooldown as that 11% stat, but a lot of the good cards have either like cooldown or ignore defense as that stat. But this one here, you can get both attack stats, plus you can get attack speed here. It also does have the, so when 5% chance when hit, you get the 20% increased energy attack. This is the lesser valued energy attack bonus, proc bonus. So the better one is the one while attacking. That one's worth about 8% on the attack, and this one's worth about maybe 5%, somewhere 5-6% maybe. So, you know, I would just go for both attack stats, and then the attack speed probably down here. Ignore defense. Like I said, once you start crafting, if you're somebody who doesn't have all your cards crafted, those are some stats that you might not actually need when you're all done. All right, let's go back to this here, because the ratio of crystals that you actually get on this isn't bad at all. And then you get a free premium card. Now, assuming that, like, you'd have to basically go to pity on rolling for a card, right? Collecting the tokens. That's the comic card form of going to pity. You don't actually get to select the card, right? So if you're missing this card and you need it, I think this is a great deal. As a matter of fact, that's just my opinion though. So, take that for what it's worth. But yeah, like I said, if you look at the ratio of crystals for what you're spending, and then you're basically getting like, a free premium card out of the deal, plus two mythic cards. And if you didn't have them, if you're brand new, this is something that when I was new, this was something that I would totally jump all over. I'm not buying this now just because I don't need the cards, but yeah, if I was in this situation, I totally would. All right, let's move on to the next. Alrighty, and here we're getting to free rewards. Yes, free, and they're decent rewards. I don't know if you call them particularly free. You don't have to spend money to get them. You just got to do a little bit of work, a little bit of advertising for on Netmarble's part with your social media or just posting here on the forum. So first off, let me show you where it's called like an SNS. It's Black Widow SNS, and it's over on the tab side here, kind of where I am. Let me scroll up and then I'll show you. Actually, there we go. Okay, so you see where it says Black Widow SNS right there. It's got the red. You see I'm kind of highlighted on it. Yeah, I'll just click on it. It's this guy right here. This is where you put all the posts here that we're going to be jumping into. All right, here we go. Let's talk about Event 1. So Event 1 says Meet Black Widow on SNS. And the event schedule, it says from the 9th to the 16th or the 8th to the 15th, depending on what time zone you're actually in. And it says expect the rewards within 16 business days of the event ending. Okay, so don't expect it right away. Now, it says down here, the participation method, basically what you need to do is take a screenshot or video playing Legendary Battle Black Widow. You can freely choose between normal and extreme difficulty stages. So it could be any stage, any difficulty on the Legendary Battle. And it says you got to upload a screenshot or video on SNS. Please include hashtag Marvel Future Fight and hashtag Black Widow. And it says where you can actually do this is write a post with the Black Widow SNS code name, including the SNS link where you uploaded your screenshot or video. So if you put it on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, blog, somewhere else that's not on the forum here, then you have to put a link with where it actually is. So they, basically, so they have proof that you actually did it, right? So it says, even, I know it says in here, star agents, oh, here we go. A star creator's video related to the event will be included if the video is uploaded within the event schedule. However, the agent must also write a post that follows the format on the community event board. All right, so it actually seems like you have to, okay, target SNS, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, blogs, some social media platform, and then you also have to post it to the Black Widow SNS, right? What I showed you before, and you have to put a link to where you actually posted it. Seems like a lot of work. But you know, if you want these nice juicy rewards, you can. Well, the rewards for event 1, you get a 5-star character chest. You get a 100 BAM and 100 CNS. Alrighty, let's talk about the event number 2, because you have to pick and choose here. All right, you can't choose both. And it says choose one type of mission that you'd like to participate in: normal agent or advanced agent. So you can do 2 missions, but you can't do normal and then do advanced. You just have to do one or the other. So it says agents cannot participate in both normal and advanced agent missions. Each mission type has 1 and a 2, and agents can participate in up to 2 missions. So you pick 2 of those and go nuts. Write a post with the title, normal agent or advanced agent, number 1 or number 2, your code name, including a screenshot for each mission. When participating in a normal agent mission, this is one of the examples here. So normal agent, so this is number 2, and this is this one here, showing that they purchased the uniform there, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then it's just telling you that, you know, just make sure you have everything correct, including your code name, or else you'll be excluded, you know, incorrect spacing, empty space, all that stuff. And then they have all the list of rewards down here. So like I said, you know, you gotta have to pick and choose what's worth more to you. It seems like the advanced missions are, you know, have more value here, right? You get 80 CCF and then 80 EOD for doing the advanced one. But if you do the normal, you get 100 boost points and 100 BAM. Yeah, it seems like a no-brainer, right? And then for the, I don't know though, the number 2, the 25 uniform XP chips looks pretty nice, but you know, the 150 TCP is also something. You know, the card crafting cubes, I don't know. I think a lot of people don't really need those anymore, so it's kind of useless there. At least for me, I don't particularly need those right now. But what you need to do for the missions is you just, okay, so you could do normal difficulty, get a mythic supply chest. And what that actually is, and it's basically for both of those. Legendary Battle, Black Widow, Extreme Difficult. Okay, so Agent Mission 1 is normal difficulty, and then Agent Mission 2 is Extreme Difficulty. Alright, so it seems like you could actually clear any one of the missions. It just says show Legendary Battle, Black Widow, normal difficulty, mythic supply chest, right? So red chest, and then for the Agent Mission 2, it's show Legendary Battle, Black Widow, Extreme Difficulty, mythic supply chest. So it seems like you can do either one, right? And you can do any stage on those, and all you have to do is just follow the steps here. Post your screenshot, post your code name. Oh, and another thing, so I'm looking at this and I'm reading, so it only mentions for event 1 that you have to post on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, blogs, you know, etc. It doesn't mention that for event 2. So I'm assuming that you can just post it here on the forums. If anybody is any the wiser that you actually have to follow the same format for event 1 as you do, or as you would for event 2, you know, let me know in the comments, and then I'll pin a comment stating that you also want to post the second event to the same, you know, to doing the same, following the same steps that you would for event 1. So that's basically it for this, guys. Make this one short and sweet for you. Very next, I'm gonna have Yelena PvP showcase. That's what I'm gonna try to work on it right now to have that done and ready for you guys, because I'm pretty excited about it. I'm thinking that she's gonna be able to do some work. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, you better stay tuned. You stay breezy, but most of all, friend, you stay safe out there. Peace. Oh, and by the way, if anybody's not familiar with how to copy their PID, so I'm not going to show my PID. You know, I made that mistake, and it was a huge mess in one of the videos. But if you just go to, so you have to go to your settings here, and you go to account. So the account tab, you hit that, and then there's actual copy button where you can just copy the whole entire code, and then you'll be able to paste it wherever it is that you need to paste it. Okay, so just follow the steps. It's not that hard to do, and get your free juicy rewards down here. Free rewards. Get your rewards. Ding, ding, ding. Come on, Nate. Come on, guys. Come and get them. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, I'm out. Peace.